Okay, this simple demonstration allowing an earth bond. So when the inverter is running in islanding mode, we can create a bond. It's very simple. If we go into programming mode here under battery charge, there is an icon here and you'll see it here. If we tick this icon, signal islanding mode, press OK. And if we look on these two connections here between 1 and 3, so 1 and 3, when it's in islanding mode, these give an output which can be used to control a relay. So you see here, now we're running off the mains here. And if I show on the flow here, you will see that the power is coming from the AC, showing through the inverter into the battery. And you can see there the battery, the state of charge, and I've got no signal. So now if I actually disconnect the mains, so if I remove the mains, which I can do here, and the mains off, and instantly here we get a voltage, we get 240 volts here, and now the battery is actually operating in reverse, and you can see the flow from the battery is now in reverse, and now we've got 240 volt. 240 volt can operate the coil of a relay, and the coil can join the neutral to the earth bond and complete our bond. When, interestingly, where we have been the problem, if I then reconnect the mains here, it just takes a while, because now it's still running off inverter even though I've got mains present. So if I actually look on here and go onto this screen here, you can see that there's 228 volts here, 50 hertz, but in fact we're still running from the battery. So because there is about a minute delay in between it switching over, and you see I've still got a voltage on those two connections, which is connection going from the right hand side is connection number 1 and connection number 3 from the right hand side. And you still see here we're outputting into these lamps here. If I just wait a short while, suddenly we'll get a click, and basically the inverter will switch over to the mains feed, and once it's running from mains feed, then we will lose this 240 volt signal. This would go onto a 240 volt coil, and this would complete our electrical conductivity between neutral and earth bond if it's required. Not all installations require it. And the nice thing about doing this is, if you use just a relay on the front end when the mains is present, you've got this delay. There we go, you hear click, and we've lost our connection there. So it would drop, the relay would be dropped out, and we're now running, and in fact that would actually drop the bond out, and so we're now running off the inverter. So it's really simple.